Hey yo, guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here, and I'm doing, and we're on air again. I wouldn't normally be on this at this hour, but I figured with what I want to do, it'd be more productive to do it on rather than off air. So we're gonna be doing it. So, I've personally been suffering a little like animation block, just like it's like an art block, but just for animation. So I'm gonna be just doing something a little bit different like today, and it could and this block could possibly, I think it is going to um end up affecting like an animation, but yeah. um but I'm still going to be working on different things with the channel, just because like I don't want to doing something, I don't a little bit completely take a break. It's just like uh for whatever reason I feel more like doing things for a upcoming 1K milestone that's gonna happen one day. I feel like more doing that than animating at the moment. So I'm gonna be like working on. Don't get me wrong. The show is still gonna happen. The show that's planning this Wednesday is still gonna happen. But as far as like what's going on like with other things, I'm gonna plan on doing other things. For a little bit, just so that I can go ahead and feel, just so that I can go ahead and take a little break from animation. But yeah, I'm working on something that's not a story time for April Fools. But yeah, um, that's it for announcements. But yeah, I know this is kind of a random time for stream, but it's pretty much like a because I feel like it stream. But yeah, I'm not planning on to have anyone up here, um somebody like pre-planned up here. I'm just going to take things how it goes. But if you're into chat, please feel free to say hi and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing, um, I'm gonna be doing, like stickers or like emotes slash stickers for, I did like an unofficial copy back in 2021, but I want to redo them since once we hit 1000, I'm going to release what I'm planning on to do for my 1000 milestone. I don't know if I've already done so or if I still have to do it, but regardless, today I'm going to say once we hit 1K, I'm going to have a Discord server. So in like my little like animation like break, I've been just poking around in Discord with some on and off the channel friends, and we've just been trying to figure out how things work and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to figure out more of what I want to do, more of like what videos I want to do with like animation. But like I didn't run out of story ideas. I just don't really personally like. I did like another video also. Yeah. I've done like, but within like my working track, I have felt like I personally don't have like a particular story that I'm excited about. So I'm deciding to go ahead and just work on mostly like I'm excited for the video that's coming up for April Fools, but there's nothing really I'm excited for before then, like to work on before then. So I'm gonna just go ahead and probably do like the emotes instead, if that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have for these emotes, I'm gonna have like a Google Photos version, and I'm also gonna have a Google Photos version and a um Discord version. So yeah, I believe Discord, like I don't know what the rules are on the stickers, but as far as the emotes go, we can only do like um we can only do like 50. So because I don't have Nitro and I don't believe we have anyone that like would want to necessarily like boost the server quite yet, but um yeah. I feel like I'm gonna do one of the emotes as my symbol, so that leaves us 49 different emotions to work with here, or to put on the Discord. Or like, yeah, but I'm gonna start off by drawing the thumbnail because as you guys notice, I don't have a thumbnail for this yet. So, and I'm probably gonna turn the emotes into like a video as well, just to go ahead and cover up the fact that I am literally like working on scripts and nothing else currently. Since I literally was like, oh shoot, I'm so behind on scripts, and then my mind's like script, and now my mind's like emotes. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I'm just gonna get the stream link circulated out into different areas, and hopefully someone will show up in the future. But yeah, also, Pastry's Pride map. No one have literally grabbed parts yet. But to be fair, I literally am giving people like a lot of time to grab parts. But to be completely honest with you, if you guys don't grab parts for a Pastry Pride map this year, then there's not going to be another one next year. And also if you joined the server without a part, you're going to be kicked out. You're going to be kicked out if you don't have a part and you're in the server. All right? And if you try to join the server again, you would be banned from that server, but that doesn't mean that you would be banned from the 100K one if that were to happen. But yeah. So definitely please sign up for Pastry Pride map parts, and if you don't have a Discord account, I'll work with it too, because not everyone can have a Discord account due to IRL stuff, but yeah. That's what's up today. So yeah. Right now I'm just sharing stuff into different places. So yeah. Do. So yeah. I believe that's it for announcements again. Knowing me, I'm probably just gonna keep on randomly thinking of things to say and talk about, but you know me. Hopefully you do, and if not, then I guess welcome to my stuff. But hello, Edric. How are you? I did not mean to post an L in there. I meant to delete. Hold on. But yeah. If you're an animator, please sign up for a pastry pride map part. And apparently I'm pressing buttons I'm not meaning to because I have my phone on my keyboard. But I believe that is just, something that I've just done in the past. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions about the Discord, I'll answer it. Or it's for the 2B Discord. Because it's an existing, Discord server, but I currently have friends in there to make sure everything is working for you guys. So, yeah. I think this is gonna be, like, the first time I fully, work on a video on air. Like, fully. But, yeah, wait, hold on. Things are lagging up. But, yeah, hey, knock it off, you pen. Hold on. Let's see here. Pastries. Emotes. 2023. And then I'm just gonna work on the thumbnail for the actual video before I do the thumbnail for this one. But yeah. So, if you guys have any topic ideas, please make sure to comment them down below. And, yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've been, since I've just been, streaming all by myself, so things might sound a little awkward, but I'm trying not to make things sound so awkward, with it just being me, but sometimes I feel like I'm gonna misspeak, but yeah, that's just how I am, you know? Deal with it. Or unsubscribe, which wouldn't be the nicest option, but I would much rather you not be here than be here and be miserable, so, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so, yeah. Man. I'm gonna just, what should I talk about today? I'm gonna start by saying it's very hot where I'm at right now. And, it feels hot where I'm at right now. I'm gonna see where the temperature for where I'm at right now. Let's see here. Someone just pinged me. Hold on. Hold on. All it takes... Nope. You didn't ping me. Who did? Whatever. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get someone to hop on air. It's probably gonna be better that way. Since this is kind of like a last minute dealio. But yeah, Alright, that's understandable. We platonically love you, Mista Boosta. You don't necessarily have to be on stream if you don't want to be. That's chill. But yeah, apparently Mista's channel turns 3 years old. Wow. But yeah, but yeah, it's hot where I'm at right now. Which I was gonna tell you guys what I consider hot. Temp and where I'm at. Temp where I'm at. 31 degrees. It's not even above freezing and I'm saying it's hot. But if you know me on or off, or like if you know me from off the channel, you'll know that I don't like anything that is like hot. It could be hotter inside too. But yeah, but yeah, and this is where I learned that streaming last minute means that I'm not gonna be really getting anyone to watch because they're busy doing other things. But that's fine. But yeah. After I get people into chat, I'm gonna ask people if they've had Prime, the drink. Like, I've seen it, like, circulating, but I personally don't ever intend on trying it because of the fact that it's literally made by Logan and Jake Paul, and I hate the Paul brothers. They're completely fan abusive. I've done, like, a rant on Logan and Jake Paul on air before. If you're surprised by this, I'm gonna just say that you probably just subscribed to me, so yeah. But my issue with Logan and Jake Paul, or like the Paul brothers, is the fact that they're, very, like, they literally are very fan abusive, so I tend to have problems with people who are not nice to fans. In general, it doesn't matter if you're on my channel. If you're on my channel or not, I just can't stand people who abuse, like, their fans and whatnot. So, like, I personally, like, if any of my fans ever got mistreated on another channel, I'd probably, if I saw it firsthand, I'd probably be like, streamer, cut it out, and probably get banned from there. But, yeah, but yeah, I just can't stand channels that abuse their fans, if you know what I mean. And Logan and Jake Paul definitely do, so... yeah, I think I might know why I didn't get any, why I didn't get any people on my Pride map yet. I forgot to put hashtags. Oh, I'm gonna do that after stream though. But yeah. Last minute stream because I don't want to animate. Let's go. And hopefully not burn up. I'm gonna figure out what's causing this lag here. How many different tabs do I have open? One time I accidentally almost crashed the living crap out of Moho because I decided it'd be a good idea to go ahead and have like a million and two tabs open. Won't do that again, hopefully. And also my Streamlabs and everything. So yeah. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. But yeah. Last minute streams. Yay. But yeah. Working on the video for next week. I think this is gonna be posted. Hold on, I'm just gonna figure my crap out as far as like what I'm gonna post when and why and how and whatnot. I'm gonna figure all this out off air because that's the best thing to do. When you're not sure about something, figure it out off air. Or maybe I might do the emote. Okay. I think it depends on how far I get with the emotes and stickers before I determine when I'm gonna post the emotes and stickers. I'm also thinking about doing more memes, but sorry if this is more of a brain dump. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. But yeah. So yeah. What am I going to rant about today? I'm gonna look up random topic ideas. Random topic generator. These are gross. I'm not gonna look up random conversation starters again because they're all like, talk about your favorite TV show. Screw off. But yeah. I'm gonna probably end up I'm gonna skip an animation and just do like emotes instead for a video. Which I might, if I have enough time, then I might go ahead and do 2 animations a different time, but I'm just honestly wanting to do emotes instead of animation. But yeah. To be fair, this is my channel and I can do whatever I want, but I want to respect my lovely batch's opinions about things before I just go off into the abyss. Which this isn't necessarily going off into the abyss because not all of the videos I post are animation because animation takes forever and a half and I will not go ahead and hire or have a volunteer team because I couldn't if I were to do another volunteer team, I would definitely I would freak out because like I tend to be like, if I'm not fully in control of like what I'm doing when it comes to animation, it kind of like freaks me out a little bit. Like but yeah. Beep 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 beep. So I did like emotes just like probably more unofficially, and they were like with just Pastry's head and part of their hair. But I'm gonna go ahead and do more of like the full body, or not full body, but like chop off or chop or like I don't know. Why am I losing my words? I'm gonna go ahead and like do like the top half of Pastry's body, like their head, hair, and I'm gonna do their hair, their head, and their sweatshirt and arms. I'm gonna just say that arms are included with sweatshirt. But yeah, so sorry for the like last minute like switcheroo on like what I want to do. I'm just wanting to just yeah. So do. I'm gonna ask a friend that if he wants on my show. Hold on, a different friend. My show. Beep. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna do, for my first emote, I'm gonna do like the original, like, you know, like the talking pose that I tend to do? I tend to do a lot. I'm gonna call this son of a gun. But yeah. Oh man, the ringing always, like, always distracts me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He just hopped off of another show, so he could just want some time to rest. But yeah. Somehow I got rid of my Firefox window. Something about just being on stream with just me, it's just like, there's gonna be dead air. I don't want there to be dead air, though. So it's just be like, yeah, Hello.
Why not?
Hey, Hexa.
I'm not.
Hey, Hexa. Hey, Hexagon. Sorry.
Hey.
Hey.
And you don't even be sorry on it.
Just
Besides, alright. Kind of ended for some of the 3 people on the stream.
Oh,
Although wonders that the remembers them are still there.
Hexagon. We're currently on my stream.
Oh.
But yeah, we're currently.
I was just saying.
But yeah. So I was on another stream and then I ended up getting bored and hopped off.
That was the same one that I hopped on.
Yeah, I pretty much gave you my spot in that one because I'm like, they're nice, but I'm like, I want to do what I want to do on my show.
Yeah, but this is, both of these feel like something for me in a way. Both.
But yeah, I'm just gonna, like, like it was fun being on their show, but like you know how it's like to stay over the night at someone else's place and then like the next day you're just like, ah yes, my bed again.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about being on someone's channel where I literally meet them on air. That's how I feel right now.
It's just the same thing for me.
But you feel at home at my channel mostly, I hope.
I am.
But yeah. It definitely
Although
hits it
although sometimes I do go different places
but
to
yeah.
explore around.
So you're kind of like a stream nomad.
I'm basically you should just call me just a nomad in general. Although I still have my own home and place.
I would probably consider you like a Discord socialite.
Yes, because I know different types of people, different parts and areas.
But yeah, I just like nothing like being on someone else's channel don't quite feel the same as being on your own, you know?
I feel like sometimes I like being on someone else's channel. Sometimes.
But like it doesn't that's not my question or a statement here. What I'm saying is no channel quite feels like your own.
Yeah.
Which want to know what I'm doing today?
What?
I officially announced to the batch that I'm gonna be doing a Discord server, but it's not up but it's gonna release out when I hit 1K. Hopefully
okay.
If I'm not sleeping, then it'll release the minute I hit 1K. If I'm not sleeping, that is. But to be fair, like I feel like once I hit like 990, I'm probably gonna be pretty wired up. Being like, when I'm gonna hit 1K? When am I gonna hit 1K? But yeah, like I've just been doing a lot of script writing in general. Like just trying to get my script bank back up.
Okay.
But yeah,
I've been trying to find a bit of voice actors for. I'm trying to get some people to do their lines for some shows.
You can go ahead and explain what shows you're doing. Or please explain
okay.
Please explain what shows you're doing so that the batch can understand what's going on.
Okay. HRCB, which is Sexy's Random Character Brawl. Basically, I have a few voice actors that haven't done their lines yet.
Oh man.
So I need to do it for them. Well, not do it for them, but I have to tell them with sheer force some. It makes me feel like that I just need to do the sheer force this time.
Alright.
Because their deadline is like March 15.
Here's my suggestion for you for like lines in life. So like whenever you go ahead and do lines with multiple people, I highly suggest you number your lines. If you do it on docs, which I think you do it on docs. If you do it on docs,
yes, I do.
There's a function that lets you number your lines automatically almost. Like it's like every new line you start, like enter every time you press enter, it enters in a new number. But I would highly recommend you number your lines so that you can go ahead and string all of your audio back together like more efficiently, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say who I'm collabing with because I want it to be a surprise. You already know. Don't spoil it. But I got the line for that, the lines from that person. But what they did was just like gave me all the lines in one big block. And I'm like, can you please go ahead and like separate these out and number them by like line? Like You know how originally I literally did that, literally numbered all of your lines and ended up shooting you, like
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
But
Actually,
I'm definitely like thinking that it's just easier for everyone to go ahead and have like numbered stuff, and it's just
yo,
but yeah, that's just
but
a suggestion. You can take it or
yo,
leave it. I would recommend you
although I
take it
cannot
though.
wait. Although I cannot wait for this new YouTube short animation film that's called Rat Snacks. It's
So
basically like this thesis film that's made by an old object show creator called like Anthony.
yeah, just
And
so you
dude, he created one of the best old object shows that like Brawl of the Object.
just so you know, um
I
most
know,
of my base are not object show fans, so you might need to explain
I
a little
know.
bit more. Like, think about this. Like, when it comes to like my base, I don't expect my base to be fans of anything other than me. Like, any outside bases, I don't like expect them to know who people are, except for storytime animators. But then again, most of the time, I don't expect them to know who they are either. But like, yeah, other than like, so like, you know how like I have the donut batch, and then like I have like the greater like storytime animation base.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things.
yeah.
But yeah, um, hello QA. Oh man,
But yeah, I cannot wait for this new short film. It actually looks really interesting.
but that'll be interesting. But yeah, if QA says the Whopper song again in my chat, I'm gonna scream because like
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
don't get me, don't get me struck, don't get me struck, please. If we were not on stream right now, you definitely would. If we weren't on stream right now, I would definitely give you like a middle finger right now.
No.
But yeah. Hexy, did I ever send you like like a copy of a link of the Google photo of the original pastry emotes?
No.
Oh, that
No.
must have happened before I met you then. So I will go ahead and like send you like a copy of like my Pride set and the original set. But since the new ones I'm doing are in general for like the Discord server, I'm gonna be limited to 50 of these things. Or wait, hold on, Hexy? Do you know if like you need to upload if you need to upload like the emotes and like a square base? Like
no.
Do you not know, or is the answer no? Like, can you load it?
I do not know.
I'm gonna go ahead and like start over and just do like a square base then, because like let's see here. I'm gonna just. But yeah, I made the executive decision to go ahead and like do one less animation this month because I really want to do these emotes on this channel. But yeah, it's like I just personally don't feel like excitement to do any particular video currently, so I'm kind of in this holding pattern until it's time to work on April Fools.
Okay.
But yeah. How did the the stream over on that other channel do after I left?
They just played, we rambled, and it was kind of fun.
But yeah. You know when you have like the spurts of energy to do something?
Yeah.
I had that spurts of energy, then like the Remember Tins like, do you want to hop on stream with me? And I'm like, fine. I was like, fine. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ended up being on there for a little bit and then hopped off so I could do this one.
Okay.
But yeah. Is HRCB going to be on your channel or is it going to be on a channel on its own?
It's gonna be on my channel.
But that'll be exciting. Are you gonna have?
Yeah, it's just I need to get the. I think it could possibly. I need to get an actual storyboard artist and an actual. Like we have the script done and all that for both for the pilot and the actual episode 1.
Did you get a chance to hear like what I did for Bug Pop and Shoal yet?
Yeah.
Oh man, like
Yes,
I literally killed. I literally killed Justino laugh. Like he was dying laughing when I turned those suckers in. Like he was dying laughing. I ended up making a Bug Pop even higher pitched because I'm just like, since you put Bug Pop and Shoal on the same team, I wanted to make them like noticeably different.
Mm.
And then like,
I'm just throwing a kid in Among Us VR. So.
But yeah, so I did lines for the show, and I decided to do like one of the characters with an extremely high pitched voice, and the other one with an extremely low pitched voice.
Oh my god.
Like, it was partly because I was salty that you put both of my characters on the same team. Another, the fact that I'm also voicing my anti-pastry. And another is the fact that, I wanted to troll the crap out of you guys. A little bit.
Yeah.
So, are you kind of, like, did I do what I expected you to on your show?
Yeah. Kinda.
Did you, like, die laughing like Justino did?
Yeah.
Like, hi.
But you got the sugar crash now.
Sugar crash.
It means basically you're getting over hyper. You need to lower it down a bit for the audience.
Are you talking about the audio lines I gave to you, or are you talking about how I am right now?
How you are right now. You're getting the sugar crash.
It wouldn't be a sugar crash necessarily, it'd be more of a caffeine crash, but like a caffeine crash would mean I'm like have no energy at all. But yeah.
I'm more of a sugar crash.
But just for the record, this is my show, so it's up to me how I act. Unless the base were to just do an entire revolt.
And imagine, I love Whimsicott though. PK is just a Whimsicott.
Yeah, I know that.
It's really a Pokemon.
Yeah.
It did chose a pretty cute Pokemon.
Yeah.
I just want to squish it.
I originally got him his drawing tablet because I needed a favor from him. And the favor
Oh, okay.
included him needing a drawing tablet, so I got him a drawing tablet. But yeah.
Okay.
What is the sugar crash? Also SpongeBob, why don't you DM me? Since you currently have access to my DMs. Or not access to my DMs, but like words. They're hard. Words are hard.
Put that in, but mentally.
But
with personality wise.
Hold on. When the body has more. Here's the thing. A sugar rush is when you have. That's a sugar rush, not a sugar crash. A sugar crash is once all the sugar like wears off. That's what the crash is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I always have some burst of energy for no reason.
Honestly, like, same here.
But sometimes it happens randomly in the nighttime when I'm trying to sleep. It's just like, oh, I need to work on something.
But
it's just like my eyes are just like, oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Thank God. You know what I want to say? Thank God. Thank God I'm gonna have 6 to 8 snow layers. In New York, there has been nearly no snow.
It's all been in Colorado. Are you jealous of me?
In a way. Although I do love the rains.
But yeah, Colorado is definitely known for their snow and their skiing and not channel appropriate things too, which we're not gonna speak of. But they do consider some people would say sugar's a drug.
Yeah.
Not a non-channel appropriate one, but sugar is a drug.
Okay.
You got sugar, you got caffeine, then you got all of the not channel appropriate ones, which is everything else. But yeah.
Yeah. Actually, also, me and Vapor actually started working on one of the mods. He started building a workspace of a separate mod that's actually...
Can you please explain to the base what you're talking about?
I don't want to spoil as many details as possible since I want to keep it hidden.
Or are you talking about the hobby interview? Or are you talking about something that you're going to say on the hobby interview show?
I want to at least do it with a brief moment of it.
But, can you please explain to the batch, like, exactly, like I personally, like, told you about this last time I had you on my show, but like when you literally go ahead and start in the middle of a conversation that happened elsewhere, it honestly like annoys the living stuff out of me, you know?
Oh.
Like I told you this.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the thing is that basically me and Vapor, which I guess you don't bet people already know who he is.
Vapor was on here last time I just did a random work stream.
Yeah.
He was...
But I guess they know them well a bit.
Yeah.
Now. Basically, me and Vapor, we're working on some Minecraft mods. I'm not gonna tell the names of it since I feel like that'll just be straight up spoiling the entire thing. If you are into spoilers and want to see hints and all that, Team Spirit server is the thing. It's my Minecraft modding team.
Oh yeah, I used to be in Team Spirit, then I dropped out because I wanted other things other than like random pings about like projects. But yeah,
What?
um,
And put it back in here. Because it gets hard if you put it inside tonight.
but yeah, so how many different shows have you been on lately, Hexy?
It's hard.
I've been on a few shows lately.
So you've been on mine.
And I've been on the one of her Rememberton's friends now.
Same here.
And now I'm not and I've been on the Hunger Games, some Hunger Games like thing. Basically, it was with another friend of mine named Melty. Basically, I have lots. I've been in lots so far now.
Yeah. I've been
more than you.
I've been in a lot as well, personally, like, but all of the channels, like, in all of the streams I've been the youngest in all the different streams I've been in. But yeah. I'm either the youngest or the oldest. Hardly ever in the middle. But yeah.
Okay.
There's my pastry talking default emote. I'm gonna do
Wait, I need to see this.
what I'm working on. Just so you know you can see what I'm working on in
I could.
in the stream. If you
but it'll feel like I'm just echoing myself. Or just hearing my own voice.
Just put it on mute. I tend to go ahead and like leave the chat open but on mute. Put the stream on and put it on mute. Also, Donut Batch, if you have any topic ideas, please feel free to put, or emote ideas, please feel free to go ahead and put them in the chat.
I actually do got an emote idea.
What?
I platonically love you moment though.
Actually, that's actually like what I currently have as my profile picture, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, I know, but imagine an actual emoji of it.
I'm gonna do that. Or, hold on. I think I did like a flirty one in the original set because I felt like, because that was before I got the whole like platonically love you stick that I now have. Both on and off the channel. Wait, oh, do you want to know something crazy?
What?
One of my other friends in real life, one of my IRL friends literally says that, one of my IRL friends have literally also said platonic love because of me. Like, one of my other friends in real life literally says platonic love because of me starting to say it. You know, whenever, like, you hang out with people, you start to pick up on some of their sayings.
Yes.
My friend ended up picking that up from me, which I picked up from them. Like, you know, so sometimes I say man a lot. I picked that up from them.
Oh.
But yeah, For top 10 things pastry says, I'm gonna have them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have them do some lines for me for that. So, actually, yeah, actually, I'm gonna do the "I platonically love you" emote now because I just drew like the perfect like arms open for that. So I'm gonna do that now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm probably for the excited one. I'm probably gonna have the arms more up.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just talking about random stuff because I can, and this is my channel. But yeah,
Sleep.
but yeah, think you'll ever like? I swear, like, but yeah, I was on Clunkers on Sunday.
And you saw me there for a tiny bit.
Oh yeah, I invited you to Clunkers. But you,
Yeah, you did.
but you sounded drained as crap that day.
I mean, I was at a lot less, and I was with actual family, and I was with family.
Sorry about that. I was just like giving you the
It's
invite to
fine.
that server because he was like, please get your friends on this server. I'm like, sure. And then I ended up telling him how like once I get you on there, you would get a lot of other people on there. Just because of how you are.
I always have a random friend that could bring up my sleeve sometimes.
Yeah.
I could even bring a random one if I want to. A forgettable one that could actually be. That's Purple who actually. It was first off forgettable, but now more recently, it's just now too recognizable.
But yeah. I am one of your recognizable ones, I think.
Too recognizable.
Yeah. Both on and off the channel.
Yeah.
But yeah. During our obligation today, we took a field trip to like a art exhibit, and they ended up having mostly.
I was there.
They ended up having like mostly graphic art up at this moment. Yeah,
I would love that. I would love that. I really wish I had that. I really wish I saw that.
I can go ahead and once we're off air or once I'm not like constantly drawing, I can go ahead and shoot you a few of their Instagram pages. But
okay.
But these people, their main thing is gonna be graphic art. Versus I'm gonna do something else, which is not gonna be public to the channel quite yet. Primarily.
But yeah, the thing is that I'm also trying to go into the School of Art and Design, so it'll be kind of interesting to learn.
Wait, so you're gonna mostly be doing graphic design?
I want to actually try to learn graphic design, and and also digital art, which in a way you could say graphic design is kind of like a digital art thing.
Yeah,
since it's digital.
graphic design tends to be like more of your like, you might design packaging, or like packaging
or
logos. Oh man, yeah, one thing that I'm definitely planning on in the future, this isn't going to be exactly canon yet, but I might end up hiring myself out in the future to make logos for companies.
Okay.
But yeah. Like, you know what my logo looks like, hopefully.
It's just a donut.
No, there's more to it. Like, look at the Donut Batch server. That is not public to the batch members yet because we haven't hit 1K yet.
Now I see.
That thing is my logo.
Yeah, now I get it.
Like I thought about, like, the thing is that the donut would have been too generic and wouldn't have gotten the point across. So that's why I decided to stick the hair and the hair and I guess front hair and back hair in animator pen. Or a drawing pen, technically. It's like the Wacom tablet pen that I constantly use. But during our role obligation, I've been taking some art classes. We did a collage type thing, which I basically took this picture from like outside somewhere in Colorado and like put like different artsy type materials on top of it. But yeah.
Yeah, because but I need to do really well in this year. If I'm ever gonna try my best to even go into that school.
Yeah. There we go. I pretty much ripped off the flirty emoji, but with platonic instead. Look at that. But then again, I've done it before. And to be fair, because of how I am, I couldn't exactly ever do like a romantic love emote and have it be accurate. So I tend to take like what I would do for a flirty emote and turn everything yellow instead of pink, other than Pastry's tongue. Did you know that Pastry's tongue used to be red? But
what?
Yes. But during like when I decided to do Camp Potato, I switched it to pink.
Okay.
Look at like my videos before Camp Potato.
Red tongue.
I honestly think pink tongue looks better on Pastry. That's why I changed it.
Yeah, okay.
And the reason why I originally did red tongue on Pastry is the fact that I wanted to do like more of like the cartoonish type stuff, but I basically go ahead and do a lot of cartoonish type stuff. I platonically love you. Is it weird I prefer smaller channels than bigger channels? But
small channels sometimes are more easier to do.
Now I personally would say no, because like with smaller channels, the creators actually appreciate you more than bigger channels. Because like with smaller channels, like the creators actually want to talk to you, versus with the bigger channels, it's like, and I'm gonna try my very hardest not to be like this when I'm a bigger channel, but they tend to go ahead and put a bigger damper between the creator and the fans, because it's like there's kind of like this is an extreme example of this, but like Logan and Jake Paul, they absolutely don't care about their fans and just want to scam the crap out of scam the living crap out of them.
That goes for the kids also.
But yeah, yeah, so like, have you been seeing on YouTube Shorts how Prime drinks have been like very popular.
Very expensive in the UK. Even though I don't live in the UK, like I could just go into my local GMC right now, and I could just go get a Prime Energy drink.
I think
I'm
this
actually
is
very
a.
curious.
I think it's a sports
on-
drink. I think it's a sports drink, not an
I'm
energy
actually
drink.
curious. I know, but I'm actually curious of what a Prime actually tastes like. Since I did try Gatorade before, and it was kind of good. I know, but that's just me.
I personally put Prime in the same box as Chick-fil-A. Just like Chick-fil-A is known
And
to be queerphobic. With their history and stuff.
yeah.
What side am I using for my drawings? Fire alpaca. Which
Fire alpaca. I
it's
also
funny.
use fire alpaca.
It's funny how like the hexagon also uses fire alpaca.
I love fire alpaca.
Do other channels give you nicknames as well? Hexy.
They call me Hexagon. Or they just call me Hexy.
I call you the hexagon. Sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes they just call me Hexagon. Like our previous stream guest, like your previous stream guest before, Rememberton.
Yeah.
Like they call me Hexagon. Like, yo, this is Hexagon. And some other people call me Hexagon also.
Did they so like on that stream were they like, whoa, you kinda act like pastry?
No, they're like, they thought I was the whole different person.
Oh yeah. It'd be funny.
Basically, I'm just you. Basically, I'm just you, but more on, way more extroverted and all that.
Yeah.
Not too much. That's just a Libra.
I'm a Gemini, you know.
Libra.
I'm personally a Gemini.
Yeah. I know one of my friends, for some reason they're a Libra attractor.
But
Like,
yeah.
they have so many Libra family members.
Would you say that I act like a Gemini or not really?
You do.
Yeah. But
Being brutally here, yeah, you do.
yeah. You don't want to get on my bad side. Which
But don't Libras also have those two sides thing also?
I don't know that much about Libras. I just
Go search it.
I just know
It's
more.
my sign.
I just know more about Gemini because I'm a Gemini, which I was originally supposed to be a Taurus, but I was stubborn. So I ended up being a Gemini. I'm just gonna keep this PG and say I've been stubborn since the day before I was born. I'm stubborn.
Okay.
But yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the channel doesn't really see it because they haven't really tried to get in an argument with me. Which, if they tried to get in an argument with me, I'd be kind of shocked because I'm like, dude, I'm literally just a cartoonist on the internet. But yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah.
Torch flower. Actually, also, I'm testing out some of the new Minecraft features. Look really cool.
Oh wait.
Torch flower.
Just so you know, I literally got some like a fan of mine or a batch member thought that I had a Minecraft server one day, and
The donut batch server.
oh,
Yes. The donut.
the batch server is
What?
currently active, but it's not available for the general public because I haven't hit 1K yet.
I mean like a Minecraft server. This is like, hey we got the donut batch Minecraft server. Let's just
If
let's just
if there
start
was
doing mine.
if there is a rebellious pastry Minecraft server, there's Minecraft skins made by Metal Clunker, but there's no server yet. If there is any servers out there, then it's a fan server. Like there's
Okay.
no canon pastry server for Minecraft.
It would be kind of interesting though. Although this would be geared more towards me.
Would you
Those type of things.
would you end up like running if you ran a pastry server, then I would probably still give you the go ahead for it to be canon, but I'd be barely on. I would just want you to run it as if I would.
Okay.
But yeah, if you wanted it to be canon, not a fan server. But yeah.
Dude, but also the sniffer looks nice.
What is the sniffer? I'm actually
It's one of the new mobs in Minecraft that's coming. It's like an ancient dinosaur. And it looks so cute.
is
Look
it
at the,
is it tameable?
is it tameable? I'm not sure. Maybe not. But although, if you do, you could. It sniffs out these seeds, these ancient seeds, and you could, if you plant them, you get a torch flower, which is a new type of plant.
Nice.
Yeah, this week Minecraft this month was crazy because there's a whole lots of new features, like a whole new set of wood, a sniffer, and archaeology at the same time.
Is this in Java or is it in Bedrock as well?
Both versions.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be in Bedrock and Pocket Edition also.
Yeah.
It's just I have Java, so
I have Bedrock that I almost never play because I'm either working on the channel or playing Jackbox or doing off the channel things and IRL obligations.
Imagine if you made an actual show that's like, imagine if it was like Fibbage, but a pastry version of it.
Oh, so like a pastries trivia but in Fibbage form?
Yes.
I've actually done pastry trivia on audio games.
Yeah, but imagine if that was like in a Fibbage form, like.
How well do you think our team would do on that? Or like,
I think I thought of that as a mod before. Just like pastries Fibbage. And instead, I'm not sure. The least likely, if it would have been for which Fibbage to mod in, would have been Fibbage 2, but the most likely, it would have been like Fibbage's 3 or 4. Fibbage's, but it's most likely Fibbage 3.
That'd be funny. Just like Fibbage, but just with pastry questions.
I'm not sure if you can mod. I'm not sure if you can mod the questions though. I think you can mod only like the overlays and the characters and all that, but I'm not sure about the actual questions. I think that'll need a full another text of code and all that.
Yeah, That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting, like having like pastry fibbage though.
Although I need to ask Gus if he has the time and if he's done with all the mods, like also Ohio Ash and Trivia Mipter Party
Oh
and another mod to like maybe
No, I know. Imagine,
like
imagine
that.
Trivia Murder Party, which is a Jackbox game, but with all pastry related questions.
It would be kind of hard for the average Jackbox player.
They'd be like, hold on, why is everything about one topic?
How about
Because it's me. That'd be my answer, because it's me.
I mean, if I put my voice a little lower and all that, and then I just make it more voice-like, then it sounds a little like a Jackbox. So it's like, hey
Wait.
guys, name's Cookie Masterson.
Yeah, you, you've seen me mod my voice to be very low. You've seen it, Hexy.
Yes.
And the Donut Batch members will see once you get that first episode out.
Well, the pilot episode first.
No, I know. Just so you know, the pilot episode, Bug Pop's voice is a little lower. But that was before I knew that Anti-Pastry was going to be in this series. So I ended up making Bug Pop's voice a whole ton higher.
Although, I think maybe... I feel like Hexy would have been an interesting Fibbage host.
Oh, man. Imagine if we did... yeah, pastry Fibbage.
It would have just... I think it would most likely been like... I would have just removed all the Cookie Fibbage episodes, like the Cookie Gets a Date one and the AI one. Although, I feel like I will keep the AI one since I feel like that one was really interesting.
Just so you know, for everyone, for the batch members, I will support and play any fan games as long as they're appropriate, as long as they're channel appropriate. Like, I'll support any fan-made thing as long as it's channel appropriate.
But maybe also, I'm gonna only give a bit of a hint in HRCP. There'll be a Hexy Fibbage like thing where it's just gonna be the final 8, but it's gonna be like Fibbage.
Oh man,
Basically, we also gonna get random trivia facts that fit in the theme of Fibbage.
yeah. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and explain Fibbage to those who don't know what Fibbage is.
Yeah.
Let me try to explain it. Actually, it's basically
it's your favorite one.
It's basically like where there's two different kinds. There's one about get to know the players, and then which basically functions like two truths and a lie, but people just create lies instead of having you create the lies.
And it's trivia.
And it's also like
and
trivia.
And you get points for it.
Yeah.
Like, for example...
If let's see here. Like, if one of the questions was, what was my intro before Heyo guys, girls, and everyone in between?
Then they would have put in a lie like, Heyo, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh! I've never said that in my life, Honor.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
It was actually just Heyo, guys. Then I added girls and everyone in between later on.
Then we got the original. Yeah, but I think this could be an interesting episode for the final A in HRCB. We just see everyone, and then we just go see it. And they're all... Basically, half of the episode, or half of the game of it, would feature Hexy taking the questions, but since Hexy had a bit of something he had to do. He told his co-host to take over the rest of the game.
Oh, man. Yeah. Like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Here's the rest of the
And
game.
then he just shows the rest. And then he shows. I think like Bipo would have had like
I
that
don't.
act
I
of
honestly
just like
barely
a
know
semi
who.
guy girl.
I barely know who Bipillow is. I don't think I met
It was
them.
it's not a real person. It's just a character that I made up.
Okay.
That have been Hexy's lover.
So, so whenever you mention your own OCs, can you please go ahead and at least give a brief description of them?
Okay, Bipillow. They're Hexy's. It's just well, it would have been cringe, but it's just Hexy's lover. Them goofy.
So you pretty much created your own lover.
Well, he was kind of actually based off someone.
But yeah,
He was actually kind of based off someone, actually. Well, I knew. And he also has this pretty big group in school, also, so. Yeah.
and then out of all of your characters, I'm not talking about your friends here, but out of all of your characters, is Pastry. No, Pastry's not yours, but like out of all of the characters you draw, is Pastry the most aromantic?
Yes. Yes. Did you? And I accidentally made one of them look like a smug. He's just looking like that, like.
Imagine
I am ready.
Imagine if, like, someone just decided to clip out all the times I've mentioned me mentioning I was aromantic.
And then just replacing it like I was a lesbian.
That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, like, because like out of everything, I feel like I could have been. I think lesbian would have been the last thing, just based off of my platonic experiences with girls in general. Which those are stories that are going to be in like very, very far in the future.
Them goofy.
But yeah.
Damn goofy.
But yeah.
Damn goofy. Dad.
But yeah.
What?
Well, what would have you done if I did the complete emote set, but yet left out the platonic love one?
It would be kind of weird.
Would you be like, Pastry? How dare you?
How dare you forget the platonic love one, you fool.
Yeah.
You. I was just said you had one job.
And you failed. But yeah.
Oh, actually, the decorated pot is also instantly breakable. Yes, I'm talking about Minecraft on that.
Oh, there's actually a decorative pot?
Yeah, it's archaeology related.
Also, this might sound like a dumb question, but what all can you do with, wait. Like, shoot, I forgot. Oh, copper. What's all the things you can do with Minecraft copper?
Barely anything.
Whenever I played, I've
You just
found a ton of
just
it.
see copper.
I've eat it? Did you say
No,
eat
not
it?
eat it. No. Basically, what you could do.
Imagine if we did a compilation of Pastry misspeaks. Oh my god. That would kind of be accidentally not channel appropriate.
Nah, I would think of it. I would actually say Actually, there's not a lot of uses to copper. Actually, it only makes a spyglass and oxidized blocks, and that's really it.
Lightning rod.
Oh yeah, winding rod also. They're also gonna add some other uses to copper, like a copper horn and a copper golem, but I wish they added those.
What would the copper horn do?
It would just make it. You know the gold horn, right?
No,
It's a new feature item.
but
Basically, the gold horn just makes sounds. That would have just made more advanced sounds.
To be completely honest with you, I personally play Minecraft on the hardest game mode possible and have never beaten it because I didn't want to play it on easy.
Then just try normal.
And I also play with no sound because the sound sometimes gives me anxiety. Oh man. It's just like,
Imagine if you just start hearing the zombie sound just like coming back at you. It's just like, bro. Like, bro, what do you mean by that?
There's excited pastry. I'm gonna do annoyed pastry next. Because I personally find it funny whenever I do like annoyed pastry. Just like you've seen it before, I'm sure. Like,
Yeah.
you've seen the emote.
Yeah, but every time I do pastry though, it looks like pastry is just on crack. Every time I draw pastry, it just looks
Next
like
time say not channel appropriate substance. Or
Damn,
caffeine high.
damn. But pastry though, every time I draw them, they're always on caffeine, bro. I always accidentally make them look like they're on some type of caffeine. And they just looking at that smug face. And it's just stare into my soul like
Why is it that you draw so many cursed pastries?
you know, I just made a compilation of all of them. How would that feel?
I would laugh honestly because of just like how I go ahead and like I pretty much laugh at almost anything that makes fun of me. As long as they're not like being completely mean about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Why is it that I laugh at things that make fun of me sometimes?
I think it is fun sometimes to just hear people's rambling.
Yeah. Like, I laugh whenever someone makes fun of me. As long as they're not being completely mentally deteriorating about it. Oh man. Like, people, like, I don't know how to spell. Like, I literally have to look up words sometimes to make videos because I don't know how to spell. But, yeah. Hexy, imagine if you ended up becoming a Storytime animator one day.
I feel like that would be interesting, but I feel like my own channel is kind of different. Like, you saw my channel, it's kind of nearly different. It's way more different.
Yeah.
It's something like Vapora Ghost's channel, but more Minecrafty.
I personally, oh man, my pen is lagging up again. Hold on.
Oh wait,
But yeah. What's your favorite?
Yeah, because like I'm a whole different YouTube person in this thing, in this area. Like sometimes like I do shows and I do games. I put it both into one channel since I feel like I just don't want to manage myself a lot. So I just put both in.
Yeah.
Just to put in a bit of variety, because for some reason I have a big variety of an audience.
But yeah, just so you know, variety is not a good idea for like algorithm stuff. Because like the algorithm will not know which track to put you on if you're doing random stuff. Just saying. But yeah. Your voice sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Me or Hexy?
Oh my
God!
They say I be sounding like that chipmunk.
Wait, are they talking about me or you?
I think they're talking about me. Oh my god.
Is that offensive to you?
No.
Or are you just laughing?
No. I am laughing because I just think of it in my head, the Alvin pose on how he just does it. And it's just like, and I hear the voices, it's just like, please consume us like meat.
Which chipmunk does
So people gonna say I sound like, people say I'm gonna be sounding like Simon.
Wait, out of Alvin and the Chipmunks, which chipmunk would you be?
Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
I feel like I'd be Alvin.
Dude, imagine just say Theodore Roosevelt.
Or, I wouldn't be any of the Chipettes because I'm not an et. I feel like it'd be more accurate for me to be a chipmunk.
Alvin and...
I feel like I'd be Alvin.
I don't know why, but I feel like the chipette thing felt kind of unnecessary as gender. Like, you could just still call them a Wow. You still call them a chipmunk. You don't need chipette.
You know how people like to feminize things.
Brands.
You know how people like to feminize things to attract women audiences. You know this.
Yeah.
Like, think about this.
I've especially seen this a lot in r/pointlessly gender a lot.
Think about this. Most people in your life are not going to be genderless people. Like, most people are going to have gender in your life. Hexagon.
I know.
And most people are reliant on gender, Hexagon. Not everyone's gonna be your proudly genderless. Being genderless is hard. SpongeBob said me, by the way. Man.
I think SpongeBob is just coming to your streams because of the Rememberton.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, Spigglebob.
Oh man, we platonically love that guy.
SpongeBob is just gonna take over the show.
I'm talking about Rememberton. We platonically love the guy.
Yeah, Rememberton. Rememberton's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I actually did play with them some Roomerang yesterday. But I actually got I was tied in second with another guy.
Can you please explain Roomerang to the base in case they don't know about it?
It's like reality TV, but in a Jackbox game. and it's like and you get eliminated, but you do not fully get eliminated. You just get a different role.
That sounds
Like, for
fun.
example, if you were eliminated as a sniffer, as a meat sniffer, then like
But
you're changed as now a big corporate campaigner when you come back.
interesting.
Ru- Rumoring's random,
But yeah.
but funny.
But yeah.
That's why I love it so much.
I've never played it.
Maybe you should go tell the host, whoever's gonna host it next time, when we have 9 players, to play Rumerang.
Yeah, I personally like my main thing, and like what I tend to do on my free time is this channel. That's why I'm so inconsistent with every other thing that is related to my free time. Like,
Yeah.
This channel is a lot, but I love it.
Yeah.
Would never trade anything in the world for.
Here's something.
It's sometimes a pain, but I really love having this channel.
Oh no. When you want to eat? And then when you want to eat?
I'm in a stream right now.
Yeah, okay. Few minutes gonna be late.
You
Alright.
can mute.
Time you gonna eat? Kunima coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need to hop off?
No. I just told my dad when my mom comes back, I'll eat with her.
Okay. But yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like, sometimes I do be with my parents. Sometimes. Because sometimes I barely have time. And the only time I really have is the nighttime. So I just watch with them, like, New Amsterdam, which is like a Netflix show. By the way, it's a really good show.
Yeah. I personally have a hard time watching TV, so I like whenever like everyone else was watching TV, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go work on videos. Good night.
Yeah, because I'm more of the visualizer. I visualize.
Like I need,
I could still visualize many things. Like that drawing, like those cat theme drawings I did of you. They're still on my head. And I can see it in the faces of Minecraft mobs now.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you remember South Park pastry?
Yes. Oh no. Oh no. This is my first time ever edited drawing pastry.
Did I ever put that in an end card?
No, but I dare you to.
Okay. Send it to me again and I'll put it in the next end card.
I remember you called me during lunch. It's because of that.
South Park.
You just heard all of the noises.
South Park pastry.
Like, hey.
South Park pastry be like, well, it makes sense. Let's see here. Hold on.
Colorado.
Alright, now that we actually have batch members on here, I want to make the announcement. Pastry Pride map, please sign up for a part. And if you join the Discord server without a part, I'm gonna kick you out of the server. Since it's not gonna be the batch server. Do you want a Pastry Pride map part, Hexy?
Yeah.
Go to that video.
I kind of have one.
No, you don't. I
kind of have a picture of something like that.
It has to be fully animated. I said Pastry Pride map. Animation map. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna try to recreate South Park pastry from memory now.
Oh, man.
I guess I think I have it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, I just got a subscriber. Did you hear that?
Who was it?
SpongeBob SquarePants. He finally decided to press
official-
the red button.
The official SpongeBob SquarePants. You're gonna have a literal sponge gonna be helping us.
Oh, and speaking of SpongeBob SquarePants, there's some theories that he's an ace, and there's other theories that he's gay. Have you heard of those theories?
Yeah.
And the original creator wanted SpongeBob to be ace.
I'm making pastry as the child. I'm making the oh my god.
Baby pastry? Baby pastry?
I'm making the South Park pastry.
Oh
I'm
man.
making the one that you asked. I'm doing it from memory since I'm not sure if I have it anymore.
Okay. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, and it's turning out good so far.
Wow! Yeah. Oh man.
I am
but
one abomination.
Imagine if South Park the show actually one day made a pastry version. Like you know how they go ahead and just sometimes like make fun of celebrities?
Yeah.
Imagine if they made fun of me one day.
And they say, "Look, it's a small content creator."
No, imagine if I get big one day and South Park makes fun of me. They'd probably just go ahead and be like, "Yeah, you're gonna be single forever." Dude, that's what they want. Dude, that's what they want.
Ayo, look.
Oh man. Imagine if me and Cartman ended up being in the same dimension.
Huh?
Imagine if me and Cartman ended up being in the same dimension.
Oh my god, that would be cursed.
I feel like Pastry would just get it. I feel like I would just get annoyed with Cartman at that point.
Nah, I would beat Carmen up at that point.
Yeah.
I'll just beat him up. I don't care if he's a Jew like me.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait, I think Stans did you.
Wait, what? Someone stands you?
Wait, that looks like a different South Park pastry, but it's still adorable. Also, you got the hair completely wrong.
I mean, this is really the first time I draw
But then
pastry.
then again, you got the hair completely wrong. I forgot if I got you on a call with you to go ahead and have you draw my hair right, or if I literally was like, this is how you draw my hair. I think I sent you a video.
Yeah, you did. But didn't you first saw it and it had this hair?
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of accurate to South Park pastry. Eating. Nah, it would have been like, "Hello, kids. Let me just eat the candy."
Yeah. I'm now gonna draw angry pastry. Have you seen when I have drawn angry pastry before? Hello, Frogeteers. How are you?
Oh.
Frog Tears. They're also a Donut Batch member who have been here for a good bit.
Oh, frog tears.
But yeah. Also, if you animate, please make sure to go ahead and take up a pastry pride map part, and also read the rules.
I'm not sure if I may take that. I'm not the best at animating.
You don't have to be good. You don't have to be good. You just have to animate.
I guess I'll get someone else to help me for that. If that's fine
if
with
you get
you.
someone else, to help you, or you can go ahead and feel free to share the link out to go if you know people that would want parts. You definitely or feel free to share the link out, and that goes to anyone, anytime. But yeah,
I bet.
But yeah.
I guess Metal Clunker is, I guess, chilling.
Metal Clunker.
He's offline, although I feel like he's just chilling.
Yeah, that tends to happen a lot. Just gonna say that right now.
Also, by the way, I did told Vapor about PK.
What? Oh man.
It's so goofy.
No, yeah, the fact that we're not gonna say how we met each other on my show, but we literally it's like me and Hexy are like the same person sometimes, just like with our mannerisms and whatnot. But
and then we just have
friends.
I met an older type of person that was quiet and all that with the same tone and all that.
And I met a younger person with yeah.
The same thing like what I said.
Yeah, it's like a mirror image. But yeah.
Nah. It would be actually interesting if we actually tell them to introduce them to each other.
They'd probably be like, oh, Pastry and Hexy are both crazy, but let's be friends. I feel like that's what would happen.
Yeah, because they say, ooh, interesting, another Pastry to PK. They say.
Oh, interesting, another PK. Or another, oh, interesting, another Pastry. But this one's Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is interesting. A Pan Pastry. Or an Ace Hexy. Older, chiller Ace Hexy.
Sleep.
But yeah.
For some reason, every time after lunch, I just feel like the next class, I'm just like nearly wanting to go to sleep.
Oh man, back when during my IRL obligation, or that IRL obligation, whenever I got back from lunch, I didn't feel like necessarily tired. I just felt like sometimes I felt like I had to go to the bathroom. And
sometimes I felt like I needed a good sleep.
But all that to be fair, that is like chemically accurate with like body stuff, because it's like you need time to digest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
and they're just like
all of the energy or just
and they're just like, I'm not gonna say my real name, I'm just gonna say like online. It's just like,
just say Hexy.
They just say like, Hexy, wake Hexy, like put your head up. And I try to do it, but like my eyes are just keep closing and all of that.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you have a burst of energy sometimes. But mine's is at least good and I use it wisely.
But yeah. Back when I had that same type of IRL obligation, I definitely, I was, like, I felt a little tired, like, but, like, yeah.
And I love my question on this. I'm literally carrying him right now, like if he was a baby.
Oh, yeah. Plushies beat babies.
My little Corvo.
And this was the one that you were trying to figure out a name for last stream. Last stream you were on.
God. Oh my god, it was chaotic. Oh my god.
So what is the name for the plush again?
Basically, my brother named it, and it actually fitted the name of the Firefly plushie. It was Corvo.
Yeah, that
It was
definitely.
Corvo. I'm gonna pronounce it's Corvo.
I'm trying to figure out how out I want Angry Pastry's arms to be.
And I actually told my teacher today, my art teacher today, to maybe draw him and see how that went. To tell her to try to draw him, and I guess they may agree because they really like the plushie a lot.
My art teacher was a he. But then again, back when I was in that IRL obligation, I took 3D art. Which I wrote a script about that.
Imagine if there was a 3D pastry, though. I feel like that would be kind of complicated.
Yeah. Why do you think there's
Like,
why do you think there's not already one?
How would the hair part be like going up?
That-
Would it just go forward?
That's a question.
Would it be?
That's a question I ask myself whenever I've considered 3D pastry. It's a common question that goes on in my head about them. But yeah. That's a common question I have about them. But yeah.
Yeah. Corvo is just. He's this. You know what someone says? He said. One of my real life friends said to just burn it, and he says, "You know why? Because there don't need to be that much bugs."
Oh man! Wow, IRL friends can sometimes be rough.
But he's the one that's actually make it funny sometimes. Like he's chilling all, but he's just sometimes the rough. But it's the type of rough that I like sometimes.
Honestly, most of my IRL friends are the good crazy, but crazy.
Yeah, that's my IRL friends also.
Yeah!
I have like.
I swear.
That laugh.
I swear.
That laugh is.
I swear, we literally, like, mirror image universe. Like,
I have literally IRL friends that are just a good type of crazy. And you know what and you know what my friends decided to do for the clay sculpture project?
yeah?
I'm not gonna say it, I'm only gonna say in DM since I feel like that would be kind of weird. But it's
Yeah.
just basically literally based off a tragic event
Oh.
that basically ended
9/11?
World War II.
Oh.
World War II.
Whoops. Okay, but yeah. But wait,
Mm.
why is it that whenever someone says a tragic event, my instinct is to say 9/11?
It's just too recognizable.
Yeah.
It's just too recognizable.
Like, no, I didn't
But-
say COVID. I don't say COVID. I say 9/11. But yeah. Have you ever seen me draw pastry angrily?
No. I forgot.
I haven't drawn them angrily in a really long time, so I kind of forgot how the eyes went. There we go. I figured it out.
That's
Because think about this. Pastry isn't much of an angry character.
yeah.
They're not a very angry character.
Yeah, they aren't.
There's just that type of person that platonically loves almost everybody. Or everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, I swear. Every time every single like this is what their project they decide to literally decide, you know what? Let's just do the fat man. And you know what I mean by the fat man? I mean a bomb. A nuke.
I
And those are those type of kids that are just really smart, but at the same time very brutal and crazy.
Yeah, it's very interesting how like different people act.
But they're really chill with me sometimes. Like after school, they're just really chill, but in school, they have they're literally those type of guys that are crazy sometimes.
But honestly, like there's some people who act differently during IRL obligations than like not in IRL obligations.
Yeah.
But yeah, and speaking of IRL obligations, Dead End texted me like a picture of them.
Okay.
But yeah, Dead End's also a friend, or she is a off the channel friend.
Okay.
I've known her for 4 years.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I've had them on shows before. Her on shows before. She is actually a she. It's just she's a cross-dresser. So people mispronounce her all the time even though she's cis. Like, me and my other friend, Nox, ended up drawing comics of like how people think that she was a guy.
Yeah.
Have you met Nox?
Well,
Have you met Nox?
I've only saw them in Justin O server. AKA my show server that Justin O made.
So yeah, Nox is a IRL friend. He had one episode of the stream show and then decided he didn't want another. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. No, like, if you're friends with me, no, like, there's no stream show slot requirement to be my friend. It's just like it's just out there if you want it, honestly. But some people want it and some people don't. And that's fine. I never force my friends to do something they don't want to do. That wouldn't be nice.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. I am just spinning around my chair with while looking at my own plushie, dead in its eyes for some reason.
I don't know, man.
I really treat it like my own child.
But yeah.
And when they become old, they get out of the house.
That's so funny. But yeah.
That happens.
Man.
I tell you, I have one. These are my I have so many of my baby.
Okay.
Call them the squish.
I have a confession to make. I still sleep with the stuffed animal.
Okay.
But it's like a plushy model of pastry, which I got commissioned for me. But yeah.
Actually, I really think on how would a Hexy plush be like. I feel like you would be those type of plushies that are like Corvo. Just be like those squishable style ones.
But yeah,
just like that's staring at you.
I have a question. So how tall is Hexy, the character?
Hexy, some people mistaken him as like 5'4", 3 foot.
Shoot.
He's actually 5'6.5".
Shoot. I drew you as if like you were an object for my stream show episode. But I have time to fix it if
there's
you
nothing
need.
wrong. there's no time to fix it. I mean, it's all.
There's plenty of
I mean-
time, honestly.
I mean, I wouldn't mind still my object version of it. I'm gonna enjoy. Yeah, I know it's in that style.
But yeah, I've only drawn like the IRL you once. What's your thoughts on
and
it?
that's where
What's your thoughts on it?
it's actually it's kind of interesting.
It like wasn't
Although
what
I
you
do not
expected.
have
Is that what?
It's what I expected a bit, but I do not have like actual career. It's just all messed up. It's all messed up style,
Yeah.
but still like keeping it good.
Yeah.
Like my hair's just having a straight up identity crisis at this point.
So I feel like no matter how I drew your hair, it would have been accurate. Honestly, by how you're saying what you're saying about your hair.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did draw Baller too.
And how did that win? How did that win?
I liked the one I drew of you better because like, yeah, and I got the expression right on yours, right?
Kind of. Let's. Let me see it again. Gotta see it again. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, you kind of got it.
Like
Yeah,
you
you got
just
it.
seem like happy and good natured, so that's what I put for you.
Yeah, kind of the. Yeah, but
And
more
then-
neutralized.
And then I ended up,
Slightly.
drawing Baller angry.
For the thumbnail.
No, not for the thumbnail. For the thumbnail, I drew him happy, but like in the real life version, I drew him very like annoyed.
Yeah.
But yeah. There we go. Angry pastry.
I mean, I love video game soundtracks also. I
But
would say it
what's
as
your
a
thoughts
hobby.
on
I would
what's your
just
thoughts
say
on angry pastry?
Angry actually looks good. It looks good.
I'm gonna do crying next.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I get all the base emoji.
Imagine, but yeah, imagine
How old am
I just told
I'm gonna say I am the range of 16 and 20. It's a range.
basically, yeah. I'm basically gonna imagine if I just made a video out of my plushie, just like, and it was all like recorded on my phone and everything. Then I just
Wow.
had to use some editor stuff and just make it look like those item label videos and just make it go through some stuff.
Ouch. Sorry, I'm
And
stretching.
then it just looks like it's just staring through my soul. Like this thing's just that's staring into my soul. No matter how I look, I could just see his eyes.
Hexy, just so you know, you're allowed to clip anything out from my show and post it on your channel if you ever want to.
Okay.
But yeah, like if you ever say something really funny on here.
Babuski.
But yeah.
But yeah, I would really see like I actually thought of this before. What if Hexy was in a tropical form? In a tropical region like form.
I feel like pastry would melt in tropical weather.
Hexy wouldn't, since he had mostly he'd been to one before and he liked it. Basically, I feel like for Hexy, for the color, instead of maroon, he would have definitely had more, not reddish, pinkish. like pink, or just normal hot pink, or something like that.
But yeah.
And for I'm not and for instead of a heart sticker, it's actually gonna be it would have been a pan flower sticker, and we would have had a flower crown also, just to make it have more tropical form.
Just so you know, just so you guys, girls and in-betweeners know, I kind of checked I checked my phone to make sure nothing blew up. Like, so I'm just gonna go back to drawing now, but yeah. To make sure none of my IRL friends are like, got locked out or anything. Or like, literally had like, someone burned something, and so they're like everyone had to leave their rooms. That have happened before, but not to me. But yeah, just in case anyone needed in the studio. Yeah. So, something interesting about me is I tend to say there's a bed in my studio instead of there's a studio in my room.
Oh my god. Imagine if that was actually true, though.
If I had a bed in my studio?
Yeah.
It is!
Oh.
Then
I was correct.
I use my room more as a studio than a room, it seems.
Oh my god. Now that's goofy.
Part of the reason why I say there's a bed in my studio is because people have gotten very not channel appropriate about the word bedroom. And then I just call it the studio. Just because I want to avoid any of that. Avoid. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there would have to be a part 2 to the pastry slip-up compilation at this point. Maybe even a part 3.
There's too many to even count.
How about pastry's best slip-ups? Vapor have even mentioned about being scared of accidentally saying something wrong on air.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I honestly would just laugh. I would honestly just laugh, being like, ha ha ha! And because I laugh at myself whenever I accidentally say something bad. Not bad, but like messed up on air. Not like bad messed up, but like I accidentally just like be like if I flub up something.
Yeah. I was just literally staring. This plushie's just staring at my soul now. I swear.
All plushies do that. All plushies do that, man.
I know, but sometimes it's just so goofy, where it's just like, it's just like me spinning in my chair while just doing, just petting it like a cat.
Dude, my chair don't spin, but it rocks.
That's still good.
Like, sometimes, like, it's kind of bad when recording because I need to remember not to rock my chair while I'm recording. But yeah.
Yeah, I love this little guy.
So, who's What's your favorite show to be on when it comes to stream shows?
So far I've only been in two, not like in main ones, but like just the normal one. Oh, but I love the random work streams sometimes. I
Yeah,
love random work streams.
mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no offense, but having both you and Baller on at the same time literally fries my brain.
Yeah, if you at least get one separate and like at least get me and Vapor, then it would be kind of chill. But at the same time, we'll all just be like misspelling. Their errors are so much. It's just so goofy.
Yeah, I've definitely misspoke so many different times. It has gotten sometimes it's such a bad of a misspeak where I'm just like, okay, let's forget this ever happened. And let's change the subject. Yeah. Which one's better in your opinion? Audio games or hobby interview show in general to watch?
To watch, actually, audio games, but to be interested in more is hobby interviews
Yeah.
for me.
Oh man. But yeah. Baller, I'm gonna have Baller on audio games. And it's gonna be a Never Have I Ever. And just so you know, for Never Have I Ever streams, I tend to do extra emphasis on the rules. Because you know how raunchy Never Have I Ever games can get. Whenever I played it with IRL friends, I get a lot of not channel appropriate Never Have I Evers. And guess what? I end up winning those games. But yeah. Like, imagine if I said, never have I ever had my first kiss.
Yeah.
Would you have to put a finger down?
I would have to put my finger down.
Most people would.
First kiss.
Wait, you have or haven't? If you haven't, then you put your finger, you keep your finger up. But if you have, you put your finger down.
Okay.
But yeah. Never Have I Ever games have gotten very raunchy if you don't say they're PG.
Now imagine if it just goes like, never have I ever. Just straight up channel inappropriate thing right there. And never have I ever. And they just, everyone's just gotta put their finger down.
Oh man.
Except for those two guys. They're just like, yeah, we're getting it right.
But yeah, during a Never Have I Ever game, I've gotten looked at being like, you better put a finger down. Because I've seen it. I'm gonna tell you that story off the channel, but yeah.
Never have I ever. Imagine if we actually played it right now and never have I ever.
Oh
my god.
We're not gonna do that because I don't want to go ahead and take anything away from Baller's audio games.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, Baller's audio games is coming up.
Baller is... Hold on. Is Baller before or after you? Also, I'm gonna ask you a favor. So, like, so if Carlos does not show up, would it be fine if I called you at 6:20 if Carlos don't show up? If Carlos don't show up, can I go ahead?
Animated?
Yes. Or Carlos the the non-animator now.
Or
He
is
don't
non-animator?
he don't animate anymore.
What do he do now?
I don't know, man. Not on Discord.
Oh, rip. Although to be fair, he was 11.
But yeah,
He
but here's the thing.
Super Sprout-
I'm honestly getting a little concerned that he might not show up. So,
then I guess I would have replaced him at that moment.
I would have, yeah. So what would happen if he doesn't show up is like the show would happen a half an hour later, and then I'd go ahead and switch you and his time slots and give him a strike. And if you have any strikes, I would take it down.
Okay.
But yeah, or if the strike was you didn't make your slot, if that's the type of strike you got. Anything else, and it's the regular old stuff I already told you. But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just
don't try to get a strike, okay?
Okay. I'm just also just literally petting my plushie like a cat.
Mm. Yeah.
Imagine if I wish I had the magic sometimes to actually make this alive somehow for some reason. I don't know
now,
why.
if we made Pastry the character alive, then there'd be a time space continuum problem. Or like, not time space continuum. There'd be like a dimensional crash. If we were to make Pastry real, then there'd be a dimensional crash, and I would personally get deleted in this crash, I think. Right? There'd be like a dimensional crash if Pastry, the character, ended up being real.
But if Corvo was real, then I would be saved because he ain't even, Yeah, although I feel like he's that type of plushie to also do some arson.
Oh no!
He would do.
I love being Pan. I love being Pan, says SpongeBob.
Oh, that's nice.
It'd be interesting if most of my fans were Pan. But yeah. If most of the batch was Pan. But I feel like just because of I feel like most of the batch is straight just because of most of general society is straight, but there's definitely a smaller proportion of straights compared to everyone else in my batch, I think. I don't know everyone's, and it's not my business to know the base's, everyone in the base's sexual orientation, but I have a feeling that there's probably a, 70-30. 70% straight, 30% not. But yeah. It's up to you if you want me to know what you're attracted to. But I don't necessarily need to know. Just don't tell me anything too descriptive.
Because I guess you already knew.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, but I'm also seeing some cringe DeviantArt stuff, and it's goofy.
Any stuff of me?
No, thank God. It's more like Loud House DeviantArt cringe.
Oh yeah, I remember the Loud House.
I swear, how Nickelodeon's just making a cash machine of SpongeBob and the Loud House. Can we
Also,
get an
I have
original
a
show?
question. Now I have a question for you. Do you think SpongeBob is ace, or do you think he's gay, or do you think he's a homo romantic ace?
I feel like he is ace.
But there's been like different sections of him getting married. But I think he's just happy because he's just happy. Did you hear that SpongeBob has ADHD?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. And Patrick has like
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome.
I think I was the one to tell you. Yeah. Was I the one to originally tell you that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what is this? School meal, bro.
I'm gonna make one of uncomfortable pastry because I can.
What is this? I sent you something.
Okay.
What is that?
Oh jeez. That looks like a school lunch, buddy.
And then the guy ate it all, actually. Even the Dorito. That Dorito has laxatives, bro. Do not take... Bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I swear, some of the school lunch is filled with laxatives. Like the mozzarella sticks. Like, that thing had me on a sore throat.
Oh man.
That shit made me sick. Like, I will only eat a school lunch when I have nothing else.
Yeah. Just be careful out there. Mama Pastry actually told me that they're gonna reduce sugar in cereals and pastries and cereal, pastries, and yogurt in the future to come.
Okay.
So yeah. And this is for the entire of the United States.
Dude, this actually got me interesting. But like, what is that school lunch though?
It's a school lunch.
I know, but like, what's that meat?
Oh man. Imagine, okay, Illuminations have actually made a video on nasty school lunches. And I will also do it.
I've heard of that. I've seen it.
And I also will probably do a video about nasty school lunches. Which, when it comes to story timing, even if you were to do the same video topic as somebody else, as long as you credit them, it's fine, because it's like, let's say me and Hexy were to both make a video about, what it would be something random. Oh yeah, school sports stories. Let's say me and Hexy were to both make stories about school sports. Mine would be different than his. The experiences would be different.
Because actually in 3rd and 5th grade, I was actually in a team. But it's just I really suck. And our team really sucked also.
Also, I was also really bad at sports.
I mean, the only good type of sport I'm really good at is, and people actually recommend me to do, is actually track.
Oh, I have.
Because of how fast I am.
Let's just say I hurt myself on the hurdles.
I mean, I hurt myself on the hurdles sometimes, but I just became a tiny bit more stronger every time with my
after I hurt myself on the hurdles once, I'm like, I'm never doing these again, because there was so much other stuff. But do you want to know what I guess it wouldn't necessarily be called a position, but we're just gonna go with it because I don't think there's any jocks in the chat. I don't think there's any jocks in the chat, but the position I played was I tended to do like the long jump and the triple jump, and sometimes like the short runs.
I kind of do like twice jump I kind of do like this.
Twice
Kind
jump.
of do like, yeah, like
I do the
yeah.
I do the triple. I did the triple jump and I did long jump because
Although
I
for me,
was
sometimes
considered tall
running,
back then. I was considered tall back then.
because sometimes I run really fast to the point where I just drained myself after the first lap. I
But
remember in my neighborhood, we have this big park that's well known, and it also well known around the city, and it has like it was called like Riverbank, and me and my mom sometimes we would go to the track part, and it was like kind of long, but at the same time it was good that I was at least running, so then I won't have to be lazy all day.
yeah.
I also showed you another school lunch thing.
Oh man.
Tater tots.
The school lunch tater tots have me messed on tater tots.
Thank God I never had those tater tots.
Like
How did those taste like?
if you ever like a food, don't trust school lunch with them. Just yeah. But
Although other school lunches like Finland's and Japan's school lunch are like gold,
yeah.
from what I've heard from. Like that's actually good
there's your
for that.
embarrassed / repulsed pastry.
Mhm.
They're just like, oh my god,
Oh
why?
my god! I feel like
Is this
I'm now just
is this how you imagined that emotion coming from me?
yes, but at the same time, no.
What? How did you how in your picture mind? How did you imagine it?
How do I imagine it? I would just make it feel like I would just throw. It'll feel like a tiny bit more piss.
But this
Is
is.
how.
But yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's like, oof, like kind of grossed out, like ooh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what am I seeing from the school lunch also? What are some of these?
How is your school pizza like?
It's the rectangular ones.
Oh man, I had like we had Domino's, but it was like a very very bad version of Domino's. Like man, like they literally somehow made Domino's make pizzas that basically tasted like cardboard. And now whenever I have Domino's, I kind of feel repulsed because of how bad the school Domino's was. It's called Domino's Smart Slice.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. The guy didn't have any of those.
But it was good if it was warm, but if it was lukewarm or colder, they were disgusting.
Oh my god. And I could understand. Well, I could really understand that pain.
So the thing that was good at my school was the nachos.
Nachos. Yeah, the only good thing at my school is either those mozzarella sticks or these I think it was that those and the breakfast sometimes like the fucking grape, the raspberry, the cranberries. There's
Oh man, our school breakfast was horrible. Just so you know, I moved on to a new IRL obligation since this story. Not gonna say what kind of IRL obligation, but another one. So for the batches like information, they could eat. So like, according to what the batch knows, I could have moved to college or I could have moved to another high school. So I'll let them imagine. But
I actually forgot to tell you this, but like more recently, my teacher just went off on how shit the school lunch was. Like my health teacher, they're like, bro, it tastes shit, bro. Like, and then they were telling us on how like one of my former classmates, on how like one of my friends ate literal raw meat from the school lunch.
what?
No, this is a real story. The meat was pink.
Jeez.
He took a bite and then yeah.
My friend from the new viral obligation pretty much like one day like I got sick with like some type of bug, so I'm just like I tend to have like tea with them like every Saturday at my place in the studio, but one weekend I'm like I feel sick, or like that Monday I'm like I feel sick. I don't want to get you sick though. And the irony was I ended up feeling better, but then they got food poisoning on fish sticks.
Oh, rip.
Okay, yeah. I just remembered some not channel appropriate South Park joke about fish sticks.
Like,
did you see that episode?
No.
Oh man. It's some type of gay joke.
Oh yeah, I forgot I named this axolotl plushie named Cutie. That were in me.
But yeah.
Well, just I don't know why every time I have a squishable plush, it just starts off with the letter C.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and continue talking about school lunches. Did you ever have something called a straw hat?
A straw hat? No. What are those?
So like,
Can you send me
they I don't have any pictures of it, but it's basically like your Fritos type of thing. Like
oh yeah,
and then
those. Now
let me finish what I was saying. Let me finish what I was saying. But straw hats. I'm gonna go ahead and actually top off Pastry's hair for these emotes. But so they're basically like this like I'm hoping that it was ground beef, but like this meat that is like it's hard to explain, but like it was kind of like nachos but not really. Like if you were to cross over like nachos and like but it was all like meat that was chili flavored. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah. What's your favorite pastry emote so far?
Platonic.
Yeah. But I think I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna do like the, oh my god. Like the whole, like, kind of annoyed, but kind of like over it.
I am not.
I'm gonna do like the burned out.
I'm literally on the side of my bed right now while just talking. And I think I didn't have those straw hats, but although the only other good thing on the school lunch was those chicken nuggets.
I really hated my school's chicken nuggets, honestly.
I don't know, my chicken nuggets felt a bit more like chicken nuggets. Although the burgers tasted like ass.
I never got the school burgers. And even at my new IRL obligation, I still don't get the burgers.
Because you knew how shit they would taste.
Yeah. I literally packed that day. I literally packed that day. Whenever they had a hamburger, I packed. Back when they only had one option.
Burger. Only burger.
But yeah. Do you want to guess how long our stream has been?
A literal hour and 15 minutes.
No, it's 2 hours and a half.
Holy shit.
Or I started before before you, before you joined, so I've been on for 2.5 hours.
Oh my god. Imagine if you just decided to do a 8-hour live stream of just talking about school lunches.
Actually, I feel like I'm actually going to make a video about school lunches. I have this bad with scripts. I tend to write half a script, then go to a different story, then write a half a script and go to a different story. It's bad.
Basically like a swift swap.
Yeah.
A swift swap.
And I literally have to be like, pastry, you need to finish this one script before you go on to the other one. You can title the doc, but that's it.
And I'm on my bed right now.
But sometimes...
And there's some other plushies that I had. Like this kitty this black cat that has a pen pin that I put on it.
I swear. I feel like we put me in a time machine sometimes. I feel like somebody put me in a time machine and gender bent me.
And then you just...
I swear. Gender bent me and made me pan.
And it's kind of have a interesting soul story. They do not know that. They only know a tiny bit.
But yeah. Did you pick up any pastryisms?
Pastryisms? What's that?
So you know how I talk? And how when people spend a lot of time with each other, they tend to pick up each other's sayings, you know? I say bro more. I say bro more.
I'd say bro more.
No, I know. I say bro. Ever since I talked more to you, I've been saying bro more. Have you picked up anything I say?
I'm not sure. Although I got the bro from Vapor though.
Man. But yeah, it's interesting how you pick up different things others say. Oh man, someone literally says platonic because of me. My IRL best friend from this IRL obligation literally says platonically because of me.
Yeah.
And it's off, and I say it I swear, technically I can't go a stream without saying it at least once because it's a part of my outro. But
imagine if you did forgot, and then there is that. You forgot I platonically
love you.
Nah, imagine if it's just all grammars and mistakes. I platonically love you. I platonically love you. I so just straight up says I love you. Doesn't say I love you.
I feel I'm never the type to forget the platonically.
Nah, but imagine if you did that one time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like people would still know I implied platonically because, unless this person have never met me before. People, people who know me know that I don't have, I have little to none, technically little, but it's so little, it's like,
platonically.
I platonically love you.
It's SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah.
SpongeBob is now everywhere now.
Yeah.
Big ol' Bob. Big ol' Bob.
But yeah, imagine if you started doing streams on your channel. Do you think your
I think it would just been like showcases and in work progress of mods and all that.
maybe you should do that?
Uh,
Like do a work
to-
stream of HRCB.
I mean that could work, but then I would actually bring another person or two for that.
Just
That would
so
have been Vapor and Justino or Purple. But I'm not sure about Purple at this point. I don't want to like they're the only reason why they gave me the idea anyways
but
of like making the show. But yet they still did not do anything.
I personally make sure I get my lines on time.
No, like I
Like-
think they still have an unfinished poster. Yeah, they
But-
do.
But yeah, I personally make sure I get my lines on time, done on time. Because it's like I don't want to screw over an entire project because I was dumb.
But yeah. Like, I think maybe I want to try. Like, I really want to tell Purple. On, like, why I'm like this.
Why you are the way you are?
Yeah.
Good luck, man.
But I'm not sure when. If they're not busy.
But yeah,
Like, they only know a bit. But
why
they do not know too much.
like why you are the way you are?
Yeah.
Part of it's like natural personality and part of it's what happened to you.
To me personally, because I've had some,
Remember we're on
Times
air.
of-
Remember we're on air. So
yeah.
but you
Well,
can totally share those stories. Just please note that we're on air.
Yeah. Basically, Dona Badge, I had some pretty, some people were fucked up. And, they were, yeah. I would not say their names, but they were just acting real fucked up. And I just had to do something about it. Like, and I wanted to make them feel, like, included and all of that because, like, you're my friend. And, I want to make you feel included. Because, like, Donabetch, this is something. Part of being a friend is that you're gonna be included a lot. Like, that's what's the point.
Yeah.
Do not take a point, then, like, who the fuck are you then?
Yeah. In general, when it comes to off the channel stuff, I tend to try and like I personally don't really plan things with friends anymore. But I'm not normally the one planning things these days. Like I used to be, but it just got so mentally exhausting. So I tend to just let other people do the planning. And as long as it's not like ice climbing, as long as it doesn't have anything to do with rock climbing, I tend to be like, alrighty, I'll try it. pretty much my only like line in the sand is no. Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to tell it to the donut patch because I feel like it'll be they could also kind of get more aware on what type of people they could see.
Oh
Hey,
hey,
I've
hey,
saw her.
Bacon Lives Matter. I have something to tell you. So you know how you jumped in the Discord server? Can you please comment what part you want in the pastry pride map? In that video, so I can know like what. So like the purpose of that server is to go ahead and for like pride map pieces. So can you please tell me what part you want in that comment section of that video, and I'll go ahead and end up putting your nickname as that number next to your name. So like I would put like pastry. I'm actually gonna put my parts next to my name, but I'm not gonna put intro because it's obvious that the intro would be mine. But I would also put like part 12 and part 4 as a part of my name.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to catch them so I didn't like kick them out of the server and they ask why. Continue. It's just caring about the batch, which I think that's kind of something that you can loop back into your conversation. But continue.
But yeah, basically, like, obviously, you know, I treat my friends sometimes like if they were a family. Like, in general.
I literally treat Hexy like...
Paper like...
Yeah, continue.
Like the little brother.
A little brother? He's older than you!
No, like, you treat me like if I was one.
Yeah. I kind of treat you like you're a little brother, too.
But, like, if I'm gonna be, like, that's, like, I treat Vapor more like as besides a war. Besides, like, me and him being, like, acting a little like workers to each other sometimes. We both act like, besides best friends also, like, just brothers sometimes.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna draw...
Yeah, because, like, most of my friends and all that, I treat them like a brother or a sister.
Or a sibling.
Or just a sibling in general.
But yeah.
What? Mom's here? Wait, but Mom's not here yet. How about, I'm in a stream right now. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, do you need to hop off?
Oh, no.
Just so you know, I'm hopping off
I told Dad.
Just so you know, I'm ending the stream at my 6 o'clock.
It's 7:26 for me.
But like, if you need to go eat dinner, leave. I'm also that friend who. Hello, Sticky Art. What's sticking? What's sticking?
Just gonna go on the street.
Let me just say a few things first.
All right, you need to hop off.
No, I just want to say a few things first.
All right.
Before I hop off.
All right. No, I'm just.
Obviously, my dad's impatient sometimes.
All right. Yeah, I understand that.
Basically, donut batch. Purple. Basically, people like her.
Him.
Or
I
him,
think,
or whatever.
I think
drag
we've said. I think we've said that Purple's a he.
Yeah, or he. Like, most of the time they just acted looking innocent and just being like the party, like me. And I mean, we're kind of. I feel like we are similar in one way in another. It's just one's more,
I'm.
you know,
I think
like,
I'm more similar to you.
yeah.
But yeah, continue.
Like I would have, like I feel like sometimes I feel a tiny bit connected to purple because like I was one of the
Just so you know,
the first
purple.
few members
Just so you know, purple is a part of a different like group
thing.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but they didn't really notice you.
Yeah.
And whenever they mention me, they mention like, oh, it's this certain person.
Oh.
Like if I was a criminal. Like Jesus. You gotta treat me like a friend and you don't need to say certain person.
I sometimes
And
say
that means
I sometimes say the hexagon, but
yeah, but they say like certain person in a way that feels like a criminal. Like if I'm a criminal.
yeah. They don't really pay that much attention to me, but I don't pay that much attention to him either. So yeah. I tend to mostly pay attention to channel stuff.
Some of the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some
mostly
of the others.
channel stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
you said you had to hop off, so
yeah.
I'm just trying to make you remember, because sometimes
Yeah, I wanna, because I feel like sometimes if he actually understands why I'm this clingy and all that, then they will get it. Like, then like they would get it activated.
I honestly feel like
Get it.
I honestly feel like people will not be able to fully understand you even if they have the same archetype. I understand like a good chunk of how you function because I function in a very similar way. But it's still like I still don't know everything. But yeah. Just please note, Hexy, just please note that the different archetypes act different ways. And remember that, every different personality has both their good traits and their toxic ones. No matter what personality you have, there's still gonna be some toxic traits in there. You just gotta figure out what are the toxic traits you're okay with having in a friend, because everyone has their own toxic traits, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what I want to say about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Donut Batch, I hope you like that talk.
But
Donut Bunch. How do you like that talk?
I'm sorry. But yeah.
How do you like that talk, Donut Bunch?
Bunch. Oh, man. What are these types of personality types are you talking about? But, alright. Everyone experiences things differently. What are these personality types you're discussing? We're just talking about, like, any type of personality type you imagine. Like, you could be like me in the hexagon. You could be like, any other YouTubers or real people, It's just like people have, like, different ways of functioning in the world, and that's okay. As long as they're not dangerous. As long as they're not dangerous physically or mentally.
I mean, most of the time for me, they accidentally acted dangerous in a way or two, but like, if it's paired with like 4 people sometimes, then he's gonna go towards me and then just like, hey Hexy. Like, hey, hey? Like, hey Purple?
Yeah, just remember
And
that
then
different people function in different ways.
yeah.
So just please be nice and compassionate about how different people act in different ways. And
I'm also gonna send this meme when I'm gonna send this meme
but yeah.
before I hop off.
Anyway, do you have an
More
intro?
freaking-
Or fuck, outro. Sorry. Do you have an outro?
This is the outro card. Lord forgive me, but I have this shit. But I said this shit that told me you don't have Walmart.
Oh wow. Alright, looks like I'm going to continue streaming. I have 9 people on currently. Okay.
Well, see ya, pastry.
Bye! See you in the future to come. Alright, I'm back. Or it's just me on here now. Man, I should have honestly had lunch. Ah! How was I supposed to know that, but yeah. Let's see here. We have... Alright, so today is Monday. Wednesday's the normal show. And then... And then, if I have I think I'm gonna schedule another one of these... Or wait. No. Alright. So... Let's see here. I'm gonna probably schedule another one of these on Friday. But yeah, should I stay or should I go? But I honestly think I'm gonna go though. Closing announcements is please go ahead and sign up for a Pastry Pride Map part. And if you're an animator, and only if you're an animator. And yeah. I'm gonna say what I normally or always normally say.